All right, so I just decided to do this honest ads, just react to it, have a little fun, chill with the boys or girls, we don't discriminate here. Let's get let's get let's get going.
Why, hello, my bright eyed, bushy tailed high school graduate soon to be. Congratulations on the successful completion of your studies. You've spent a good chunk of your life studying and learning, and here you are. You probably think you're pretty smart, huh? Wrong. Everything you did
Just
over the last
immediately
18
wrong.
years was a useless dry run meant to get you to the only education that matters:
Oh
college.
God.
I'm Dean Horton, here from Horton University to tell
I
you
know it's a
why you
joke, but I
need to
still
go
want
to
to talk
my
serious
college
things.
or you're plumb screwed. See, here's the thing. You seem like a smart kid. Hell, you might be a genius
That's
for all
funny,
I
dude.
know. Good work habits, a
Why
top-notch
you need to go to
pumpkin
my
between
school?
your shoulders. You know when all the big wars happened, and honestly, more math than most people in the modern world will ever need.
But my math teacher told me that the world is full of beautiful geometry. Every flower a mathematical marvel.
Oh jeez.
Jeez, how did you get out of your locker, you acne-pucked Archimedes? Nerd. Here's how the
Nerd.
world works.
That's funny.
If you don't follow up that sterling potential with a college degree, everyone's going to think the only occupation
That's
you're
funny.
fit for is a gas station attendant who has to be told not to drink the special sour water from the pump when you're on your break. Dare to suggest that you might skip out on later learning.
Again, I know it's a joke, but I still want to give my 2 cents. I would argue that college is kind of useless now. Reason being is so many people have degrees now, so there's really no incentive for companies to hire a college graduate when they can again just go hire someone else with that same degree for and pay them less. That's what they do. They go, well, would you take $21 an hour? And if they go no, they'll go, okay, that's fine. We know someone else will. See ya. Bye. Your college degree isn't worth anything now because everyone has one. So if everyone has one, are they really all that valuable, right? Supply and demand, if you have a plethora of college degrees out there in the economy, are they really worth anything? I don't think they are because that's what's happening right now.
Learning, and your parents are going to react to you like you just told them that your life's dream is to hug the front end of a city bus traveling at speed.
Well, my parents just
That's
want what's
funny.
best for me, and what's best for me is to go to college and get a degree so I can get a job.
Depends on what you want
That's
to do.
the spirit. And by the time you
If you
get
want to be
out
a
of
doctor,
college,
yeah, you got to go to
maybe
college.
some of the
If you want to be a
boomers that
lawyer,
will
yeah,
never
you got to go to
retire
college. But if
will
you
have
want to
died and opened up a
do
job
IT,
for you to
you don't need
get.
to go to college. There's a
It'll
lot of
probably
things you
be
don't need to go to
changed
college
into an
for.
independent contractor
I would argue
position.
trades are
But
probably more
details,
beneficial now
details,
because there's
cart
not a
before
lot of
the horse,
people
can't
doing
see
it.
the forest from the trees, yada, yada, yada.
What's an independent contractor? Is that a job?
Sort of.
As long as it's a job.
Friendo, with the economy these days, you'll probably
Independent contractors, essentially people who are self-employed. They do their own work. Most people kind of don't care for independent contractors. I used to be one. They don't have the best reputation. You have really good ones and you have really crappy ones. So you just kind of got to be careful with what you're doing and getting yourself into. I would encourage anyone that is thinking about college. What do you want to do with your life? If you want to do something in the medical field, if you want to be a lawyer, again, all those, they kind of do need a degree. You need to know what you're doing if you're going to cut somebody open or if you're going to defend someone in the court of law. You need to know the laws. But if you just want to work on computers, if you like technology, you don't need a degree to do that. You can literally just go work in a tech shop and get that experience. I would see if you can apprentice. Like when you're young, you don't need to be making a ton of money. Being young is like the best time to get the experience. You could probably even make minimum wage and then get that experience. And then once you get better at it, you can ask for more money if that's something you can do. If not, you just job hop just like everyone else does. You work for 2 years, you go find another job. You work for another 2 years, you go find another job because these companies aren't going to pay you more money if they can just get again hire someone for less. You have to think like these businesses think, and these businesses are always thinking, how much can we get out of these employees without paying them as much as they want? So You gotta hustle, and that's just how it is, man. I mean, I wish it was different, but that's the reality of the world. I'm not here to bullshit you. Just telling you the reality of the world.
Probably have three.
Oh boy!
The fact is, attending my university and getting your degree
That's why they want you to go
will
to college,
give you
'cause
a
it's a
better
big scam,
chance at
you know.
employment.
No, it
The
won't.
unemployment rate among 25 to 34
It
year
really
olds
won't.
with a bachelor's degree is only about 2.8%. Skip out, and that number doubles.
Yeah, they can always
Okay,
construe
the
data.
double is just 5.6% versus 2.8%. That's
Not that
significant,
much.
but not as bad as I thought.
Oh, look at my little statistician go.
Nerd.
You'll also
That's funny.
earn more. The median annual earnings
Nerds are
of
cool,
25 to 34 year olds with a bachelor's degree is $65,000, while for
Nah,
high
I
school
doubt that's
diploma
true.
holders, it's only $39,700.
All right, let's say it was true, right? Let's say, let's see, a bachelor's degree is a 4-year degree, right? With most community colleges, it's about, I'm out here in Utah, so I think when I went to Slick and I realized it was a big scam, they wanted 25,000 for 1 year. So 2557, that's $100,000 for a 4-year degree, and you're only gonna make 60,000 in a year. I don't really think that's worth it because, yeah, you could argue, oh, you can make that back in 2 years. That's totally worth it. Well, you don't know how the economy is going to work. You don't know if you're going to get laid off. You don't know any of that. There's no guarantees in life. There's no guarantees that you're going to have that $60,000 an hour job. Just like there's no guarantees you're going to have that $39,000 an hour, not an hour, a year. Geez, sorry, yearly. I should have said year. I said hour. I caught myself. Disregard that. Yearly. But the better thing to me is, okay, I'm gonna make 40,000 a year, and I'm not gonna go $100,000 into debt and take that huge risk, because it is a risk. It's a risk that you're gonna have to take, and you're gonna have to pay that debt back, and that's a big risk. That's a lot of money. You're spending $100,000 on making possibly a $65,000 a year salary. That just doesn't sound like a good investment to me.
Wow, you know what? That's actually kind of reassuring. I thought a college degree was worthless.
Oh no.
And that's the
Though
thing.
that
is
kind of
they prey on
sensationalism
young
would be
high
a
school kids
killer on a
because they don't
YouTube
know,
channel.
Then this is a no-brainer. Sign me up for college.
Yeah, they don't know.
Of course. Which college would you
They're
like
just
to go
told
to?
what everyone's telling them
best
to.
one,
and go
obviously.
to college.
Lucky you, because that just happens to be Horton University.
That is happening in my
Fantastic.
school.
See you
yeah,
in
exactly.
September.
Now that that's settled, on to the matter of tuition. Education ain't
Yep,
free,
here
kid.
we go.
Okay, I'm just confused because up until now I've gone to public school and it was.
Yeah.
Well, be prepared
pay
to
the
spit
tuition.
out that old
Not
dry
you.
government teat, because it's not anymore. Where do you think we are?
But, you know.
Norway? Or Denmark? Or Sweden? Or Germany? Or France?
How much does it cost?
Well, the average 4-year
100,000.
private college, like Horton University,
Probably
you
over
want the yearly
100,000.
cost or the whole shebang?
All at once, might as well rip the Band-Aid off.
Well, $38,768 a year times 4. So that'll be $155,072.
That's a lot of money.
And that's just for tuition.
Yeah, that's
Plus
just for
in
tuition.
housing fees and so on. Throw me, say, $223,360 and we'll call it even.
Holy crow, that's a big Band-Aid.
Yeah.
More like gauze fused to an open lesion.
I don't have that kind of money.
Who does? Don't worry,
Yeah, and that's-
boyo. We'll get you set up with a loan.
Legit. I mean, again, this is just a joke, but they're speaking truth. There's truth behind humor, right? So that's pretty true. I mean, if you want to like live on the campus, that's gonna cost you like a lot of money. I don't know
Oh,
if it's
no.
300,000.
How much do you have in your college
Just
fund right
assume it's
now?
150,000. Nothing.
Nothing. We kind of lost everything in the recession.
Oh, well,
Right,
no
exactly.
problem.
We'll just have you take out a
My
loan.
condolences. 233,360. Just say for the sake of argument
Yeah,
that you're
college is a
the
scam, bro.
greatest creditor the bank's ever seen, You get a fixed interest rate of 5%, that great college job we were
It's
talking
just not
about,
worth it, man.
and pay $1,000 a month.
I'm telling you, if you're only gonna want to go to college if it's a career that's dead set on you having a college degree, doctor, lawyer, you know, whatever, physicist. I don't know. I'm just your average Joe. You don't have to listen to me. It's just my 2 cents. You know, you could sit and be like, this guy's full of crap. Okay, that's fine. That's your opinion. You know, you don't have to watch me, but I appreciate you that you do. But you know, this is the problem is you have colleges that they've made a business off of in putting people in debt. So it's a business on literally selling you something that's really not worth that. So, you know, your degree's only worth 60,000 a year, yet they want you to pay 350,000 for tuition, room and board, food, blah 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 blah, right? How's that worth it? That's not worth it. Food and board should be included in that tuition, but it's not. You know, they find ways to do this and game the system, and you become a victim because you don't know any better and you're thinking it's good investment. It's really not a good investment. What I did and what I'm doing now and how I'm learning on cars because I like cars and how I'm learning to take care of computers because I like computers. I built a computer. Cost me a little over $1,000 to build a computer. I built it by myself. I looked up some YouTube videos on how to install some things, but I did it myself, and now I'm actually pretty decent at it. I still have a lot to learn, but I learned and I did what I needed to do, and it didn't cost me $150,000. I got a beater car for $500. I fixed it up. I put a new alternator in it, I put a battery in it, and I got it running, and I didn't really need to do anything else. You know, there's a lot you can learn if you just go out and go do it. Seriously, I would encourage anyone if you like cars, if you like computers, if you like working with your hands, just go do it. Go to a trade school. Trade schools are way cheaper. You know, you can spend like $10,000, $15,000 and get all your certs, and then you can go out and make a lot of money. You know, you can spend like 15, 10, $15,000, and you can. I've I've seen electricians make 60, 70,000 a year, or more. Plumbers make good money, and there's not enough plumbers in the world. You know, they're in the U.S. I don't know about the world, but there's not enough people doing trades, and trades make good money. You know, you want to do body work on cars? Go get a car, learn, take out dents, fix dents, go do it. Maybe you don't want to do body work, you want to do engine work. Go get a car, go tear apart an engine, do it over and over again until it becomes muscle memory. That's something that people will pay you for. You can make good money fixing engines.
Months off, you'll be out from under the shadow of debt
This is just a huge scam.
53.5 years.
When I'm 71,
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. There's another point for the math whiz.
what's even the correct
Like when did college education become as much, if not more, than owning a home? That's insane.
life expectancy?
76.
Fucking nuts.
This sounds like my options are just kind of different levels of
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
that's the real education here. I've been Roger Horton.
I mean, it's
with
funny
the
how
real
honest
story.
it is. Oh my gosh. No, it's true. It's really true. It's like that's how they get you, man, is they claim that this is a good investment and they charge you out the wazoo for expenses that really you shouldn't even be charged for. But, you know, well, if you look at the fine print, we can technically do it legally. Legally, it's legal. We can do it. You know, these people aren't going to stop. Even if you regulate it, they're still not going to stop. I mean, look at history. We tried to regulate booze. How did that work out? There was a black market for it. You could make anything into a black market. You can't stop these people. What you can do is you can learn and you can educate yourself and you can protect yourself against these scams. And that's what I'm trying to do with these React videos. So thank you for watching, and you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you.